Tottenham supporters groups Women of the Lane, Proud Lily Whites, and Spurs Reach have shared statements calling upon the club not to hire former Marseille head coach Roberto De Zerbi should they take the decision to sack interim manager Igor Tudor. The embattled Croatian has won just one match, a Pyrrhic second-leg victory against Atletico Madrid, since taking over in North London, and this week has taken leave following the tragic passing of his late father Mario. Speculation has been rife that amid a testing relegation battle, Tudor could yet be replaced, with ex-Brighton manager De Zerbi one of those most closely associated with the potential job. But fan groups have united in a No to Roberto De Zerbi campaign, pointing at the manager's staunch defense of his former player Mason Greenwood as evidence that the club could damage their culture. Former Manchester United star Greenwood moved to Marseille in 2024, 2 years after he was arrested on suspicion of rape, assault, and coercive and controlling behavior. The Crown Prosecution Service dropped the charges the following year, citing the withdrawal of key witnesses and new material that came to light. He has denied all charges. In his capacity as head coach, De Zerbi defended his player in the wake of his move to the French Riviera, with an attitude which the supporters groups have described as downplaying the seriousness of violence against women and girls. Choosing De Zerbi, Women of the Lane said in their statement, raises serious questions about judgment and leadership. Clubs signal their values through the decisions they make, the statement read. Who they appoint matters. The manager sets the tone, every day, for what is expected, what is tolerated, and how people are treated. At a time when Spurs needs to rebuild, that culture matters as much as anything on the pitch. For many in our community, this is difficult to reconcile with the club's stated commitments to respect, safety and inclusion. This is not an appointment Tottenham Hotspur should make. It introduces unnecessary cultural risk without a clear, proven track record to justify it. Proud Lily Whites added that the club has the responsibility to shape how people feel, who feels welcome, and what behavior is seen as acceptable, with the manager playing a huge role in that culture. When someone in that position publicly defends a player like Mason Greenwood, and frames it in a way that downplays the seriousness of what happened, it matters, not just in isolation but in what it signals, the statement continued. We are proud of the progress that's been made in making football more inclusive and welcoming. That progress matters, and it cannot be compromised or treated as secondary. We are not asking for perfection. We are asking for accountability, transparency, and leadership that reflects the values this club claims to stand for. All together, always. That has to mean something. No to De Zerbi. Spurs Reach's statement added, comments previously attributed to Roberto De Zerbi, including public remarks defending and contextualizing Mason Greenwood following serious allegations, have been widely criticized for appearing to minimize the gravity of violence against women.